Give you a good show. I'm excited.
Supercross is crazy.
Oh, who did this? Who did that?
You like that?
Who did that?
That was our new intro. You haven't seen the cartoon of yourself yet?
No, I want to see that again.
Zach was over there drawing it up. Do you like it right here on my computer screen? Check that out.
That's
You can see
straight from the hand, huh?
That
That's
is
nice.
straight from the hand. What's going on, everybody? Aquatic Terra Firma, where are you at?
Oh, that
People
is
calling
awesome.
out Aquatic already.
Dude, I'm not going to lie to you. It's the first thing I thought.
Is it really?
When he won. I'm like, oh my gosh, Aquatic's losing his mind.
Oh, my gosh. He's going to be here at some point. Krista said if he's in here today, he's going to be intolerable. Krista, don't be like that. You're fanboying out when somebody else wins.
I think
That's
it's
all right.
funny. Hey, if
Hey,
you're into it, I'm with it.
Didn't we do a poll last week of who was going to win first between Marv, Cooper, and...
I think we did, but I don't even think Marv was
Marv
mentioned.
even in that talk?
I don't think he was.
Gosh, Webb
I think we were talking
crashes
about
out.
Barsha and Stewart.
Yeah, I don't know. Ethan Robinson, his boy Ryan Brees took the wild card. Ethan, I hope you had Brees in there. If not, can't consider yourself a true fanboy.
6% did. And I told Aquatic last
6%.
Show, if you don't pick Marv to win, you're not a true fan. So he better have done it.
Oh, man. Well, it's kind of crazy. And unfortunately, we've kind of reached that point of the season where dudes are banged up, attrition. We'll talk more about it.
It's an ugly-looking field.
Yeah.
Everyone's hurt.
Well, anyway, everyone, thanks for joining us live right now on the RMFantasy SXperts show. I'm Chase.
I'm Christian.
And, we've been doing this all year. If this is the first time you're tuning in, we do these shows on Monday. It's a bench race show, just kind of recapping the weekend's race. Then we do a Thursday show. No caller today, but Tom Journet, Team Fried Co., Jason Anderson's right-hand man. He's going to be calling in on Thursday.
Marketing genius.
Which, yeah. And speaking of that, ironically, there's a clip with him in it in today's highlights where he almost got a dirt bike tire to the face.
Okay.
So we're going to show you that.
Yeah.
Krista got the wild card with Brian Brees. That's pretty good.
What was the thinking with that? Because I thought he was going to do way better.
You thought Brees was going to do way better
and he
than
did
eighth?
until that last main.
What did he
Saved
get?
it.
Brees?
Yeah. I mean, he was way ahead of 14th the first two mains.
Oh, duh. I'm thinking of this weekend being 8th. I was thinking it was 8th. I was like...
He's got close to that, too.
Yeah, you're thinking he's going to do way better in 8th? Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good. I put Clayson in for the wild card. I don't know where he ended up, just not in 14th.
Dude, I had Martin, and wow, that was just a bad night for him.
Ooh, yeah, we got that
Really
highlight.
bad night.
Well, look, let's just talk about results real quick. So Marv getting his first win of the season, and he has publicly said that he wants to race again next year.
Yeah, I heard the post-race interview. He was talking about it. He
Yeah.
said if he can get into a groove and start feeling good, he'd be down.
If Red Bull will re-sign him, because they said, I heard, I don't remember where I read this, but he only, he wants to ride for Red Bull. He doesn't want to switch teams or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But, so Chase Sexton, second place. He had a good night. Tomac with third.
Yep.
Anderson hit the deck again. And then you had Justin Barsha, who just kind of didn't do anything crazy, but was just there all night.
He was steady.
He was. All right, Christian, how about stats? What do we have here?
You look over the player stats.
How'd you do, by the way?
I did horrible. I think I got 25.
Ooh, I think 56. I gained some more on you.
Oh, yeah, I did not.
I
do
like
good.
that. Okay.
But average score, 31.2, 7 points below the season average. One perfect score. I mean, we got almost 109,000 people.
Was it a
playing this.
rollover?
No.
Get
no
outta
rollovers. Racer227, if you're out there, reach out to us. Call in Thursday.
I mean, it's a predictable top five, but the order.
It's not that crazy. But
Put Anderson in fourth, Tomac third when he's won 5 in a row.
well, the biggest one was Marv.
yeah.
I mean, 0.47% had him to win. So his most pick position was fifth at 28.41%. So if you took that risk on Marv, I mean, it paid big, like Racer 227 did. I want to speak to that man or woman and find out why you did that.
Okay, yeah. So I got 56 points, so I'm okay with that.
Look at this, though. Oh, we've had 2 weeks in a row with at least one perfect score and 4 of the last 6 rounds. So I'm saying fantasy strategy, even though it didn't work out this great or that great this round, you want to stay conservative here.
Right. Let's do some math here. What's 302 minus 246? That would be 56 point lead that Tomac has over Jason Anderson.
Wow, that's huge.
That's big.
Only 3% of players had the top 5 in their top 5 in some type of order. Only 7% had 2 picks correct, but then it jumps up to 41.7 that had at least one. So not too bad, honestly. Tomac had 82.5% of the first place pick. Only 3.5 had him in third.
Wow.
Anderson was the second most picked to win at 3.5, or at 10% to win. And even though, this was kind of crazy to me, even though Stewart qualified the fastest, and he looked good, and we know he does good at Triple Crowns, only 4.75% had him to win, and 56% had him on their podium.
But that's because stats don't lie.
No, they don't.
He hasn't gotten a third place this year.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad people held off on it. I didn't.
Yeah.
I put him in third. Where did you pick him?
I didn't have him in my top 5.
Oh, at all?
No, at all.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what helped your picks, probably.
But I just know, I was like, hey, if he's not a third place guy, he's never gotten third this year.
But even
and
qualifying first.
I know, but you can't let qualifying fool you because it's not the first time he's done it.
Yeah, nobody really bid on it.
Yeah.
So if they're fishing for him.
No, I stand corrected.
Away.
I had Malcolm in fourth.
Okay.
But I did not put him in third because of that stat. I was like, I'm not doing it.
Paid off.
Okay, and I had Barsha in fifth. I like it.
Only 13% had Sexton on their podium in some position, and his most picked position was fifth, too, at about 20%. Alex Martin was the most wild card picks, 24.5%, then Hartraft. And then, like we said, only 6% had Brees there. So, and this was another thing, kind of crazy. Brayton took 6th overall. I mean, we got to give that man some respect. He's still tearing it up out there. And he was only picked in the top 5 by 0.5%. The man was only 1% off on getting into the top 5.
Interesting.
And then, like we were talking about earlier, the man has 4 straight 7th place finishes in Triple Crown mains.
Does he really?
He finished 7th place in every main.
Oh, wow.
And we go back to the Triple Crown before that. That last main, he took 7th too. So, kind of crazy.
Interesting. Christian with the stats.
He's getting 7 out of his mind right now.
Well, look, let's talk about some race highlights because this wasn't a Detroit, but I'll tell you what, it came close.
Dude, there was a lot of action. That's
First
for sure.
up, Enzo Lopes, big crash in the whoop section. And this is we were talking about Tom Journet. Check this out. Watch his bike go flip and look at Tom right there. Doesn't even see it.
Oh.
If that big pad or whatever is not there, and the reason that big pad box was there is to protect the wire, the cable right behind it. But look at that.
Well, he's a smart man. He got right behind it. That's where I'd be.
I did text Tom and I showed him that clip and I said, dude, did you have to change your pants? Yes or no?
You have some mud in your pants.
Did you have, that is sketchy. Luckily, Enzo was okay because that's a bad crash. Oh, my gosh.
He came back strong after that, though.
Oh, geez. Let's see. All right, next up, Vreezy crashes and then Pierce Brown runs into him.
Dude, Pierce Brown.
Just
the
whole
whole night.
Just bad luck.
Horrible luck.
And then Vreezy got off lucky, too, because he had a bad one.
Mm-hmm.
And then Brown, his bike doesn't work. Something probably electrical got messed up. I don't know. But then they come back for the second one, and he has DNF, his bike
Well,
problem.
he's on the gate. It won't start having problems or whatever. Then they start the second main, and I think it was Kyle Peters crashed, got a red flag, which if anyone's heard anything on him, I'm interested. That did not look good.
Yeah.
Got carted off the track. And then they wouldn't let Brown start the second main on the restart because he'd already gone into the tunnel.
Yeah.
So, dude, just bad luck.
Rough night. And then in the third main event, he crashed again.
Mm-hmm.
It was
After
just,
he was leading,
bad.
too.
Yep.
He looked good.
Hampshire, just doing what Hampshire does. Like, you can't – I mean, this is the story of RJ. You're out leading, riding your race.
Yeah, that sucked.
Oh, gosh. He's lucky he got it from that. Because when they're crashing right there, they're crashing on the freaking plywood.
Yeah, concrete.
I mean, props to Hampshire for taking the overall, but then again, like...
It was a heartwarming moment when he won, though. Tears were shed. I got emotional almost.
What?
No, but I was happy for him.
No.
I was happy for him. I mean, everybody was. That was cool to see him win.
But even Jet had a pretty rough night. He went down in one of his races.
He can't just win easy, can he? He's got to
No.
keep it dramatic.
Right
dude.
here he goes down. I'll tell you what, too. That's how you blow out a knee when you have something like that happen. You have to plant the leg, so kind of scary.
You're coming into the corner with our tough blocks. You better be on your toes.
Krista says he has a broken neck, but still has feeling in his lower half. Oh, that's scary.
Oh, I was really worried about that one. I just
Ethan said he had surgery yesterday. Broke his C5 and C6. I didn't. Where was the crash at? Was it in the heat race?
I don't think they showed it. It was in the main.
It was in one of the
second main, I think. But what they showed was he was sitting on the jump, and what I saw is he was just like moving his hands and arms. You could tell he was just seeing what he's feeling, and it didn't look good.
Oh, jeez.
And then all of a sudden they was carting him off. So I've been kind of worried about it ever since.
Ooh, yeah, we'll check up on that. Dean Wilson. Rough night for Dino. In the first main, he goes flying off the track in the whoop section.
Scary one.
I swear I saw the replay somewhere.
I saw the replay this morning again.
Where did they show it at?
I went back just on Peacock and replayed it. But I remember seeing it too.
I looked away for that. I don't know because I watched it. Couldn't find it.
The first time he was he was down like on the side of the whoops, and he was grabbing his legs too. And I'm like, no.
Well, yeah, so I read his post. So apparently he flew off the track in the whoops. And what he thinks happened is he landed on his bike, foot peg up, and it literally just split his butt cheek open.
Yeah, just ripped it open.
And he said right after it happened, he was sitting there and he looked and he saw blood pooling up.
Yeah, he said he felt it.
Yeah, it was like warm.
Just warm blood going everywhere.
And I'll tell you right now, like if you're bleeding that much that quickly, you're like, dude, this is bad.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, poor Dino, though, there's going to be a lot of memes about him.
I'm just glad it wasn't worse because that looked pretty bad too.
Yeah, but so props to the Alpine Stars medical crew for getting them plugged up and getting them off.
Well, yeah, there's kind of showing this. I'm like, do you really need to go there?
You can see the blood on the man's pants right there.
But, yeah.
And homeboy's asking for some gloves.
I mean, until you know what's going on. I thought that was a little much, dude. Are you going to catch some cheek on there?
Well, like, just glad Dino's okay. But I guess he's having like two surgeries. He had one surgery. He has to have another one.
Gnarly, dude.
The doctor said that they get to put their whole hand like inside the cut. It was that deep and that wide.
Your glutes are big muscles, dude.
Yeah.
You don't want to be shredding them things.
I don't know, but I will say though that's a bad injury to recover from.
I'm sure it's a huge muscle.
That's where you sit and you cut through all that muscle. So it takes a long time for that muscle to recover.
You don't realize how much you use your glutes.
It's true. In all things.
I'm glad he's okay, though.
He had two and needs a third surgery is what Justin said. Holy crap.
Gnarly, dude.
All right, where are we at? Anderson goes down again. Very similar crash to what he did in Detroit. Just pushed the front, washed it right down. Wasn't as bad, though.
Well, look in the back.
What?
It's always by our tough blocks. Always.
Oh. Yeah, he goes down there. And then how about you talked about Alex Martin? He had a really bad crash.
Yeah, that was
right at the
scary.
end, I think, of main one, I think.
That's where we started talking. Is it time to put him on a 250 in the 450 class?
Is he out? Is he unconscious?
He's completely out. Alex Ray, of course, is there. Like, how did he slide under his bike?
I don't know, but
this was scary, dude.
I feel like Alex Martin's been knocked out a lot, which is scary.
That's why I'm saying
he's had a lot of shots to the head.
He's a small guy. Does he need 450 cc's, dude? Or is it leading to this? Maybe?
I don't know. He cased that rhythm. I think the same thing would happen on a 250. Maybe it's the 450. I don't know, but it's just unfortunate.
I'm just saying that's not good.
Okay, here's my favorite recap of the night, though. If you guys are watching this, you got to pay close attention here. Look for a bike that exits stage left. Okay, Kobe, roll the clip.
This hops off. Hops off the track.
You got to show it again. Nicoletti, like to avoid running over this rider, Nicoletti just coming back on. He literally just jumps off the track right here. He's just gone.
Dude, if you think about it, that was actually a solid save of what could have happened.
It is, but it's just funny. It's
Split second decision. I'm just going to exit stage left. Whoops.
It was right before that guy crashed. Malcolm Stewart went down.
I like his interview with Blair after the red flag. He's like, what's going on out there? He's like, I'm just trying to stay alive out there. These kids are crazy. Everything's wild. It reminded me of what Trey said to us earlier.
Well, Enzo said he's just a grumpy old grandpa out there.
I like him because of it.
So Malcolm went down right here. It didn't look too serious, but I guess from what I understand, his handlebar kind of got caught in his knee brace right here, and his handlebar is what caused that stinger. That's why he's in so much pain.
Wow. When I saw him in that much pain and he had kind of dabbed like that,
Oh, I'm thinking blown
ACL,
out knee, ACL,
and
MCL.
I was glad he was okay.
So hopefully that's all it was just his handlebar right here, because I can see that, his handlebar going right to the knee, which that freaking hurts.
And then he wouldn't even get a ride back to the pits. Walked back. He's a man's man. Dude.
And like Jay Prowse, man, the guy who's normally behind the cameras, he's laughing. You saw our clip of old Phil Nicoletti there, dude.
It was classic.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Anyway, so we had that. Stuart Crass. Jet Lawrence, like I said, he had a pretty rough night, so even he went down. He just seemed a little off. He won the first two, but he had to come from back a little bit, and then in the third one he went down. That's kind of what gave RJ the overall.
I forgot to put in the highlight of when he jumped on the inside of that, whoever it was on that.
Oh, it was Jordan Smith.
Yeah, that was looking a little sketchy.
Yeah.
I mean, someone does that to him, I don't think he'd be too happy about it.
So what is this you have here, a sound drop?
Oh, dude, is
that you?
That was Todd Harris. I think it was after Sexton pulled the whole shot in one of the mains. He just said, "What has he been eating?" And I'm like, what?
Oh, Todd, I don't remember what they were, but man, I feel like he had a couple lines on Saturday night where I was just like, what? What did you just say?
What has he been eating?
Oh,
I
Phil
usually
was
say
staying
that
right
after,
with AJ in that last
I usually
race.
say that after someone lets one go.
Yeah, what'd you think of the track?
I liked it.
It was okay.
I like the sand section. I like the over-unders. The whoops section was long.
Yeah.
It was interesting, but I thought it was good.
Yeah, it raced better than I thought it would. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't the best. I just think with how many riders that we have out right now, it's just the racing's just not as good. You've got your top 5 guys right now like we have here, but, I mean, you think about it after Barsha, and now that Wilson's out, who's left?
I mean, you got Brayton took 6, Freezy's up there.
But that's what I mean, though. It's like
Hartraff took 8th.
I know.
Good night for him,
but
too.
It's, unfortunately, I think it makes for lesser racing overall, just for the fact that when you've got, like, Ferrandis, Cooper Webb, all these top guys, Aaron Plessinger.
Well, the stats would show you that there's tiers.
Yeah.
There's
so
certain riders that are close in stats.
After these top 5 guys, you've got a pretty big gap to the next group of dudes, is what
If it was going to shake up, it would have been this round, I think, a Triple Crown. But now that we're done with those, you got to stick with these top dudes.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
And now the real strategy just becomes not who, but where do you put them. So there's still a lot of strategy to fantasy left. A lot.
All right,
Plus, you always got the wild card.
Let's check out the track map real quick for Atlanta, because I will be there. I will be in Atlanta. If anyone's going to be there, please come say hello. I'll be there all day long.
I'm mad. I tried to make it happen. Chick-fil-A in stadium. That would have been my jam, but
well, hey,
masks, tests. I'm out. I'm out, fam.
Okay, it's in. And we have East. Let's do a poll real quick. Kobe.
Yeah, and it's the East-West shootout.
East-West shootout. Who has more raw speed? If Jet and Christian started 1 and 2.
Raw speed or who wins?
Well, I'm just saying, if Jet and Christian start 1 and 2, who's winning that race?
Craig in any situation, really.
Okay.
I mean, he's fast, the whoops, and he's got experience.
I would probably put, I think I'm on the less. I'm with you.
The less?
Like the less, sorry, not the less. The less popular opinion that Christian Craig, I think, would win in a battle. Yeah. In a duel.
I mean, Hunter's got more buzz, no doubt.
My internet's not working real good right now.
I'm going with Craig.
You going with Craig?
If they had to race 1-on-1, best out of 3 or whatever, I'd pick Craig every time.
Atlanta. Yeah, so who would win? East-West shootout. Yeah, I'm going Christian Craig. That's my opinion on that. Okay,
I think they play it down that, he's got it locked down. He's not going to push too hard. But you know how it goes when that gate drops.
Yeah.
The man's going to want to win. So
I don't know. We'll see. But because I don't care who you say or who you ask, I know that, now that Jet's got a cush lead because McAdoo crashed out in press day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
By the way, let's talk about that here in just a minute. So McAdoo goes down on press day, and now Jet has, I want to say, close to over a 30. He's got a full race lead.
Yeah.
This frees up a little bit of that. I can send it in Atlanta.
I think he doesn't know any other way, really.
Yeah, but I just think there's a lot of pride on the line. Craig and Jet want to prove that they're the best 250 rider.
Yeah. And they are.
Yeah.
But I think Craig plays it down, but he wants to beat Jet.
You think so?
I think so, yeah. I would.
Yeah. I don't know. from a point standpoint, neither one of them had anything to gain beating the other guy.
No.
So
but if you can shut the haters up and kind of show a little old man strength, I would be trying to do it.
Old man strength. I think it's just a way to solidify his, whatever factory bike he's on. If it is Husky, I think it's just a way for him to solidify that and say, I deserve the spot. I am the best 250 rider.
Everything to help you land that 450 ride, you got to do it at this point.
Okay. Hopefully we don't look like fools, but I'd go Craig. What's the poll saying? My internet is lagging, and I can't even look at the poll.
Right now, Craig's taking it.
Thank you.
64% Craig.
Okay, I like that. And while we're doing this poll, let's show. Oh, we had some good memes. And remember, too, we're doing the meme contest from this Monday through next Monday. We've got a Shane McElrath signed jersey to give away, so make sure that you are tuning in for that. Get your memes submitted. Link to the Discord channel is in the description of this video. You go there to submit your memes.
Dude, some of those memes.
Let's throw them up there, Kobe. What do we got here?
This one, I couldn't breathe.
Up till now, this is my favorite.
It's only funny because he's going to be okay.
I just got to know, like, when this happened, who made that meme? Do we know?
Got me right in the butt talks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Right. But
this is from Gunny. He needs credit. Gunny.
Well, yeah, Gunny.
You gave us a good laugh.
But I'm just saying, like, who thought to be like, oh, I had the perfect picture for this meme? You had to think about it and then be like, oh, Forrest Gump. You know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, it's too good.
And look who's entered the chat.
Who?
Your boy,
Aquatic.
He's back.
Aquatic, where were you?
He couldn't miss this one, he says. I don't blame him.
Go Wonders Out Crashing or Draw 25, RJ Hampshire. No, unfortunately, that is as true as it gets right there.
Yeah, I don't like it, but it is true.
It is true. What else we got? Watching Chad Reed spin some laps. I didn't know they were doing that, by the way.
The little two-stroke deal he was out
Tomac
there.
made a little post about it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Is that like his way? Why? Do you know why they did that?
I think he was just going to be there because his kid was racing.
Oh, he's doing the 50 50 race,
and then they
opened
opened it up and said, "Hey,
let's get the most we can out of Chad Reed being here."
I'm a big fan of Reed. I loved it.
Yeah, I don't mind it. He got a really crappy farewell tour in 2020.
Yeah, he mentioned that, and I agree.
So it's like maybe that's like one of his ways to recoup some of that. Hey, Chad, come to Salt Lake and do it. Come to Salt Lake and do it.
More Chad Reed, even in the booth, dude, because I don't think he gives you a political answer at all.
No,
he just doesn't even care.
He's pretty upfront about it.
He gives you exactly how he feels,
I
right
would
or
agree
wrong,
with that.
And that's why I love him.
Okay, what else we got? Was that it, Kobe?
Yeah, that's it for the memes.
Oh, we didn't get that many submitted,
come on,
but they
people.
were
Let's
some
get
good
some more.
ones. That Forrest Gump one, though, is freaking gold.
Dude, I was dying.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, anyway, with that being said, yeah, since we don't have a guest caller today, I do want to talk about this. Press day. This is so McAdoo just got hurt. Craig almost had a really bad. He did have a bad crash at press day. Mm-hmm. Remember I think it was Anaheim 3 or 2.
One of them.
He flew off that berm. Jet Reynolds, a Kawasaki PC rider for Mitch Payton, first lap of press day in his first race. What does he do? He crashes, breaks his wrist. Mm-hmm. At what point do we stop seeing press days? Or is it just the riders need to be smarter about it?
I think the riders just need to be smarter about it.
I mean,
it seems like most riders, when you talk to them, they love the press days.
Do they?
Because you just get to go, like
to
Marv
feel out
was
the
talking
track?
about it. Yeah. He said there's no times, there's no pressure. You just get to go
you're just riding.
cruise and do your thing. So I think it's just kind of one of those deals. You know, I don't know what you do about it.
Yeah.
But it definitely sucks.
Well, dude, when it takes out second in points in the 250 class, and
McAdoo was looking good, too.
Yeah, so it's just a bummer. I hate to see it, but I'm not saying get rid of press day, but it just seems like, man, like these guys don't need another way to get hurt.
Sometimes they'll keep you off like certain sections of the track.
Yeah, they never do the whoops in the press day or anything like that. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just a bummer, and it's just sad that it happened on press day.
It's just a bad deal. I don't know what you do about it, though.
Well,
but look at the Triple Crown. Should we go over the Triple Crown averages real quick?
Yeah, do
they're
it.
Wrapped up. Tomac, clearly going to be the Triple Crown champion again, has the best average finish of 2.33. Average start, 4.33, which is third best, and led the most laps, 49, and won at least one of them. So I'm thinking he's going to be the Triple Crown champion. But you got to mention Marv, dude.
What about him?
His average had the second best average start of all Triple Crowns this season at 3.75. So we should have known.
Tomac was named the Triple Crown champ.
Yeah, he should be.
Interesting.
I mean, Anderson kind of left a lot on the table. Had the best average start. Had the third best average finish at 4.11.
Yeah.
But, and of all the Triple Crowns, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 riders lead laps.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting. A lot of different winners. And
I'm trying to see the comments from people. My internet's sucking, and I can't see the live chat, so I'm sorry.
You need a laptop from this decade, bro.
What are you talking about? This thing's the new Dell. Trying to complain.
Gotta get IT on that.
Yeah, I can't see the live comments, and I don't like it. But if you guys are commenting, I don't mean to ignore you. I just can't see them. But okay, so we're going into Atlanta. Let's talk about it just real quick, because after that we can go over some prizes, then let these people get back to their daily lives. Mm-hmm. But Atlanta, outdoor track. It's at the Speedway. I checked the weather. It's looking good, like 75 degrees.
That'd be perfect.
Look at that.
Dude, that's awesome.
Look how long it is.
Lot of sand, bro.
I wish they'd do a 30+2 on this one.
Yeah.
There is a lot of sand. Look at that. Whoop section is pure sand. The whole whoops.
That section, whoop section before the sand
that.
whoop section is huge, too.
This track is going to be amazing.
This is what I like, too, when they get the side-by-sides with the camera.
Yeah,
going down that lane and follow them. That's
yeah,
sweet.
It's a cool shot. No, this is going to be I like these races. I like the longer I like these tracks more. It just because for me it just gets rid of the monotony of the guys just doing low, mid 40-second lap times just over and over and over, because they're only going to do probably, I don't know, how long's the lap time on this thing? 2 minutes? It's got to be, So they're going to do 10 laps
minimum.
So you just don't feel like you're seeing the same thing over and over. And I think it's more challenging for the riders. Like, look how much track they have to memorize, and you have to be that much more precise for this long. So
a couple weird angles, different rhythms.
I don't know.
It's cool. Little off-camber stuff, it looks like.
Just start doing more races at Speedways. Daytona,
and a decent
Atlanta.
Size start, bro.
I know. That's what I'm talking about.
This looks good.
It looks. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be good. What other Speedways? You're a NASCAR guy. What else would be cool?
NASCAR's out too.
The Indy 500. Where does that go?
I have no idea. I threw NASCAR out
Indianapolis.
too, fam.
You've threw NASCAR
threw
out?
NASCAR out.
Too woke?
Too woke for me.
Okay.
I'm out.
Doesn't take much. All right. Well, that being said, look, everybody, shorter show today, but that's all right, because you get to go back and enjoy your Monday and get back to regular life. And remember, we're going to be back on Thursday, 12 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. We'll go over prizes here. We got to do that.
Yeah, we got to do prizes.
Tom Journet from
Marketing Genius.
I am pronouncing that right. I'm not trying to be Joe
Did
Dierte
you ask him?
here. No, it's Tom Journet.
Did you ask him to pronounce it for you?
I did. I talked to him at Phoenix. Super cool guy. Anyway, he's going to be calling in on Thursday. And yeah, I'd pick his brain about just media stuff. He's kind of one of those creative geniuses.
He is.
So I'd be curious. He's got a really cool story. So we're going to hear from him. But let's go over prizes. Christian?
Well, before I get into the prizes, I just got to mention, I didn't get one pick right this weekend. The wife racks in 2 picks.
I got 2
like
picks.
nothing. Like nothing. So wives are still at it.
So you're not beating your wife, and you're not doing good.
Oh, I'm definitely not beating my wife. It's the other way around.
Okay.
Okay, prizes this week. Top scorer. If Racer 227's got to be looking at these. A Cherubies $400 spending spree. Then we got a Fox gear set, jersey pants and gloves. O'Neill jersey pants and gloves. Bridgestone Battlecross tire set. Matrix Concepts lift stand and utility can. Fly Racing Formula CP Rush helmet. Rhino Power prize pack with bottles, Mana superfood bars, teas, hat. A lot of good stuff in there. 100% $200 spending spree. Some goggles, casual, all that stuff. Tusk MX tires set. Works Connection Pro launch start device and tack hour meter. And, of course, $10 Rocky Mountain ATVMC gift cards. So a lot up for grabs. There's still time.
Ooh, I got back in the live chat.
Get yourself a prize.
Okay.
Aquatic, where did you pick, Marv? Put it in there. I want to see.
Don't lie.
Don't
we
lie.
We will find your picks.
I want a receipt on that one.
Christian, where did you put Marv? I didn't have Marv in my top 5. Or did I? I didn't.
I did.
You did. Where'd you have him?
I had him in 5th. Bad move. Bad move, buddy.
I did not. But no, top 5's good
Second.
for Marv, though. It's like, you can't be mad at that. All right, let's talk about grand prizes. As always, we got the goodies. Oh, that's top results.
Those bikes are coming in soon.
See current prizes, weekly prizes. There we go. All right, grand prizes.
Double points will be the final round. So.
And we dropped the 2 lowest scores.
Yeah, we're getting close to dropping rounds.
Nothing that I could double points round from here on out and still not be in the top 1,000.
Be close.
All right. So first place, remember, Race Prep, KTM 450 SXF, 250 SX for second. This is all free to play, by the way, if you're watching this.
Can't beat
Go to
it.
RMFantasySX.com, create your free account and play.
Simple and free.
Too late to win grand prizes, but you can still win a weekly prize. Third place, Dunlop MX33 tires for a year. Fourth place, you get a $3,000 spending spree to right here at Rocky Mountain. Fifth place, Alpine Stars casual gear spending spree. Sixth place, you get Motion Pro tool and accessory package. Seventh, Fly racing gear full setup. We're talking helmet, jersey, pants, boots, gloves. Eighth place, STAY6 stability cycle and accessories. Ninth place, you get Milestone video games. You get the video game Monster Energy Supercross 4 with an Xbox or PlayStation console and a brand new 4K TV. And 10th place, you get a $1,000 Oakley spending spree. That can buy you a lot of air brakes and a lot of Holbrooks.
I wouldn't be
and
mad
mountain
about
bike
that.
sunglasses.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Be a nice day.
All right, well, that is it. That's all we got for you guys today. Remember, join in this Thursday, 12 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, to go over stats. We're going to talk about for Atlanta. We'll be bringing up Atlanta from last year, where we had 3 of them. So got a lot to talk about as far as stats go, and, of course, to hear from Tom. So thank you, everyone who's tuning in. Thank you, everyone who's tuning in. I'm awesome.
What have you been eating?
I'm awesome at my job. Hey, we'll see everyone on Thursday.